Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Seeing mostly cloudy conditions out there with temperatures in the 60s and a slight onshore breeze. Overall, should see cloudy conditions as we move through the day today and should stay dry as we move through our working hours. And we'll see some unsettled weather moving into the area as we go into our Wednesday with rain showers and a slight chance of a thunderstorm moving into the region for tomorrow. Let's take a look at the current surface analysis. High pressure to our north, an area of low pressure off to the southwest. Bringing in that onshore flow, we will see this area of low pressure tracking into our region as we move through the day today, bringing this rain shield into our area as we move mainly into the early morning hours of our Wednesday, and then we'll see pretty steady rain through most of our working hours on Wednesday, and we'll start to see decreasing rain as we go into the evening. If we take a look at the upper level winds from this morning's sounding, seeing some easterly winds in the lower levels, some variability in the direction as we get in the mid and upper levels, and fairly weak winds through the column until we get to about 25,000 feet, seeing a wind of 54 knots, and that is our peak wind through that lowest 25,000 feet. And seeing our freezing level this morning at 12,700 feet. We'll look at the current visible satellite and radar. We can see that rain shield still staying off to our west and should continue to do so again until we get through that overnight time frame when we'll start to see our first chances for some light rain showers moving into the area. We'll take a look at the high resolution model for the next 2 days, see what we can expect. Again, as mentioned, dry conditions as we move through today, a slight onshore breeze, and temperatures staying below average as we move through and into the evening time frame. We'll continue to see those cloud bases lowering, picking up our first chances of a light rain shower moving in, mainly past the 10 p.m. time frame, and then that continues till about 4 a.m. And then once we get past 4 a.m., we'll see those rain showers becoming likely, really starting to fill in as we can see some higher reflectivity values here, indicating the chance for some embedded heavier rain showers and possibly even a thunderstorm with this moving through during the morning and into the start of the afternoon. We can see the HER model here does pull a lot of activity out of the area by late afternoon. Other models indicate maybe some lingering showers possibly into the first part of the evening before they start to taper off into the early morning hours of Thursday. We will see some lingering low clouds possible as we move through those Thursday morning hours, and then we'll start to see things drying out as we move through the day on Thursday. We'll zoom out here, look at the European model. We'll see, again, as mentioned, just a very slight chance of an isolated shower on Thursday. It does look like that will be more towards the west and to our north. So Thursday looks like we'll see a break from some of the wet weather with a drier weather day. But then as we go into the evening time frame and the early morning hours of Friday, we will have a chance of a few showers pushing through the area, and then going into the afternoon and evening later Friday into early Saturday morning, it does look like we'll see a area of low pressure trying to come together and bring a better chance for some more widespread showers and possibly a thunderstorm once again coming through the area as we go into the start of the day on Saturday. Do have that tight pressure gradient here, bringing some potentially breezy conditions with that area of low pressure moving off to the northeast, but we will continue to see an upper level trough support a chance for some evening showers as we move into Saturday evening as well. But it does look like finally as we get into the end of the weekend and continue into our next work week, we will see some drying trends with possibly a few days of dry weather moving into our next work week. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions as we move through our working hours today. We'll see our high temperature around 68 degrees. We'll see an east wind 7 to 12 knots, gusting up to 17 knots. Keeping VFR conditions as we move through the day, and we'll see cloud bases lowering going into the evening time frame, and we start to pick up that first yellow risk for some precip activity again as we pass that 22 local time frame. That continues to about 4 a.m., and then that's when we increase to an orange risk with those rain showers becoming likely, and we will start to see a slightly breezy wind picking up as we move into the day on Wednesday. Tides are running normal, and looking at the extended forecast, as mentioned, rain showers through today on Wednesday, chance of a thunderstorm embedded with that activity and some heavier showers possible as well. We will see breezy conditions through the day for Wednesday as well, so just a messy day overall. Likely chance of seeing a wind advisory and keeping those temperatures below average for this time of year. Then we'll be back to averages for our highs as we move through the rest of the extended forecast here. Looking at dry conditions as we move through Thursday, mostly to partly cloudy conditions, just that 10% chance of an isolated shower, but then a better chance of showers and thunderstorms moves in as we go into Friday. Again, that morning chance, about a 30% chance, and then a higher chance of 60% as we go overnight Friday into early Saturday, and then keeping another PM chance of a shower or storm during the afternoon evening time of Saturday with a 30% chance of that. But those temperatures staying right about average for this time of year as we move through the extended, and then getting into the start of next week. Does look like we'll see some fairly nice weather days with temperatures in the upper 70s and starting on a drier trend, getting out of some of the wet weather. That's going to wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your day.